the deeper understanding of yoga is that intimate connection to ourselves. It is that deepening into connection, into feeling, into expanding. Through movement is one aspect of that. So how we feel in our bodies, how open, how expansive, our ease of movement, our ability to move with greater ease, the connection to ourselves. And not just the body, but deeper, right? Feeling expansive through our heart and our soul, feeling more connected to deeper parts of our bodies, and how we connect to feel this in a greater way. So that deeper connection, that intimate connection with ourselves, with love, and how we honor ourselves and the beauty of this connection. So asanas, the movement, is one aspect of that, but also understanding ourselves in a deeper way. So that connection to even our breath, right? And how we work with the energy in our bodies to understand the purity of the energy that moves through us, to feel the vibrance that runs through us and the beauty of this connection. So breath work, pranayama, is another way that we connect and deepen that intimate connection with ourselves. And through breath, we can really feel how our bodies can feel in a greater way through that connection, through that energy, through that love, through that honoring, and how we work with it in that way. So through our conscious intention, how we can relax into our breath, how we can expand through our breath. And this is what we talk about, the soul aspect of the practice, because we understand how we work with the energy within us in a greater way and how expansive we can feel and how more deeply connected we can feel with love and connection to the practice, right? So understanding yoga is more than just the movement, it's the connection. And this carries into other aspects. So there's such beauty in this connection, in this movement, in feeling ourselves in a deeper way, and feeling our ability to move, our connection consciously to our bodies and how we move our bodies. And so the beauty of this expression. So that's the deeper understanding of yoga, more than just movement, but connecting. And then awakening to understand and feel that greater health, right? Understanding the energy that is within us is health, right? That is our essence. And so that awakens us to experience that in a greater way. And love and connection, right? How we deepen into that intimacy with ourselves. How this carries into other aspects of life, right? The connection to our relationships, the connection to nature, the connection to the food that we eat. So this connection really allows us to feel more connected in every aspect, and the beauty of presence, right? Our presence within ourselves, how we connect, how we deepen, how we expand, how we flow, how we move, and then how we carry that into, like I said, into life and other aspects of our lives, and the beauty of this connection. So this is really beautiful. If you would love to join me in practice to deepen and connect and expand, we'd love to have you join. And I'll share some shorter flows here. But if you'd love to expand into a full practice, you can join me on my website, which we link below. But I'm honored to come here, share more about yoga, more of the deeper understanding of yoga. And to understand, it's meant to be a feel-good practice. It's meant to awaken more of that greater feeling within ourselves, that youthfulness, our ability to move, like I said, with greater ease, that connection, and how we work with the energy to feel in a greater way. So it's meant to really deeply understand our essence as health, our essence as youthful, our essence as love and connection, trying to feel this in a greater way and expand and open and awaken to more of this. So the beauty of this connection. So thank you so much for joining me here. I'm honored, and much love. And if you'd love to join in practice, we'd be honored to have you. You can click the link to join us live or access the recordings. Either we have a 4-week program or a course that deepens into this understanding of yoga even more. But I'm happy to share. So I'll share shorter flows too that you can follow along here on YouTube to connect and deepen. So whether that be, deeper back bends, hip mobility, connection, tone, weight loss, like there's so much that you can feel within your body, health, vibrance, vitality, and awaken more of that within yourself. So thank you so much for joining, and I'm honored to be out here. Much love, guys.